Did you hear that? Hey, listen to this. It's a great song. Hi everyone, it's Scott from That's English School. Do you know the difference between hear and listen? Well, today I'm going to teach you how to use them. It's quite simple. Here is today's lineup. In part 1, we'll talk about the basic grammar. In part 2, listen. In part 3, idioms using listen. In part 4, we'll talk about hear. And in part 5, idioms using hear. And in part 6, we'll give you 10 example sentences using both hear and listen. Okay, are you ready? Are you listening? Let's get started. Part 1, basic grammar. Now, this is very simple. Basically, when we use the verb listen, we always use to. Listen to, listen to. Listen to the radio. Are you listening to me? Don't listen to him. He's crazy. On the other hand, when we use hear, we never use to. I hear to a dog barking. I hear a dog barking. Can you hear to a police car? Can you hear a police car? One more little point is about the verb tenses. So we have listen, listened, listened. For hear, we have hear, heard, heard. So pay attention to the pronunciation of heard. Try not to say hado, hado. Try to say heard, heard, heard. I heard a really good song on the radio. Are you enjoying the videos so far? We have lots of great videos like these on our channel to help you improve your English. チャンネルを登録してください。お願いします。あとは、いいね押してね。Thank you. Part 2. Listen. This is when you need to concentrate and pay attention to the sound. Right now, you are listening to me. You are focused and concentrating on what I'm saying, right? I listen to music. Always listen to your teacher. Are you listening to me? Part 3, idioms using listen. Number 1, listen to something with half an ear. So this means you're listening to someone or maybe something with only partial attention. You're not really paying your full attention to them with half an ear. Number 2, listen for something. This is when you're paying attention and you're listening for a specific sound. Listening for something. Number 3, listen in on something. So this is when you're trying to listen to something which you probably shouldn't be listening to, like people sitting next to you in the train or people in a coffee shop. You're eavesdropping. It's a little bit naughty.
Please open the door.
Nana can take care of it.
Number 4, listen to reason. This is when someone is trying to persuade you to make a rational and good decision based on solid morals. Number 5, listen up. This is usually said when people want you to stop what you're doing and pay attention. It's usually said as a command. Listen up. Part 4, hear. This is when you hear things naturally. You hear things by chance. It's not an important sound, it's just a sound, a noise. It's like BGM, background music. You don't really pay attention to it. Okay, imagine you're in the supermarket. You're walking around, you got your basket, you're doing some shopping. There's lots of noises. You don't listen to those noises, you hear those noises because it's natural and you're not paying attention. For example, the guy who works in the fish counter, he's welcoming the shoppers. Hai irashai irashai, hai irashaimasu. Maybe a child talking to their mum. お母さん、これ買って、買って。お願いだから買って、買って。宿題やるから。Or maybe some music playing in the background. 魚、魚、魚、魚を食べるといらっしゃい。いらっしゃい。So we're not listening to it, we're hearing it. We're not paying attention, it's just happening all over the place. We are hearing such noises. Part 5, idioms using hear. Number 1, hear someone loud and clear. This is when you can hear someone very clearly, like on the telephone or on the radio. Hear them loud and clear. Number 2, hear myself think. So this is when you can think and concentrate without any distractions of noise going around. So it's usually used in the negative. I can't hear myself think. There's so much noise in this room. I can't hear myself think. Number 3, hear something on the grapevine. So this means when you hear about something or you learn something through an informal means of communication, usually through gossip. Number 4, could hear a pin drop. So basically this means the room was so quiet and so still, you could hear the sound of a tiny pin drop. Number 5, hear someone out. This is when the listener decides to listen to the person's story until the very end because they want to hear the person's opinion and to make them feel maybe better. Usually the person who is listening doesn't really want to hear this story, but you hear someone out, give them a fair chance. Part 6, example sentences. Listen to me. Can you hear sleigh bells? It's Santa Claus. Listen up, everyone. We've got a win today. Speak up! I can't hear you. Shh. I'm listening for owls. I heard it on the grapevine. Isn't it outrageous? Listen, listen, listen. I got the job. The phone? I don't hear anything. The listening part of the TOEIC was tough. Wait a wee minute there. I can hear a wee bit of a Scottish accent. Are you Scottish? Aye, oh aye, aye. Well, that was hear and listen. If you want to make some example sentences by yourself, please write them down in the comment section down here and I'll definitely read them. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video.